everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2015 Takeuchi TB230 that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, show you everything that I see, tell you anything that I know. Then of course we'll start it up, kind of run it through its paces, let you hear the engine, show you the pins, lift itself up with the bucket and the blade, drive it around a little bit. As always, if you are in the market for a used excavator or a used piece of construction or a used piece of farm equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one's a 2015 TB230 OROPS, auxiliary hydraulics, backfill blade, Yanmar diesel engine, 2,494 hours. I cranked it up earlier, ran it around a little bit, kind of played with it so I could do this video. Checked everything. These pins up here are fairly tight. There's just a tiny little bit of play, but there is some play in that tag coupler. If you're familiar at all with tag couplers, there's always play in those just by the nature of how they operate. So there's a little bit of play there. Nothing awful, nothing out of the ordinary. The gray paint is decent. It's fairly bright. There's some scratches here and there. Again, it's a 15 model, so, and just shy of 2,500 hours. Nothing out of the ordinary for that. I do not see any cracks or welds or plating anywhere on the boom or the stick. The backfill blade is actually pretty darn straight. As you can see here, it's not all wavy or beat up real bad. I don't see any welds or plating or cracks anywhere on the back side of that blade like you'll see sometimes. The tracks are like new. I mean, they're 98%, I mean, they're like new. You can still see the little ridges on them. Sprockets are very good. As you can see, this side rail here retains a lot of the gray paint. Sheet metal up here is pretty straight, kind of coming around. There's a few little scratches here or there. Nothing out of the ordinary, but the sheet metal itself is pretty straight. Doesn't look like it's been banged up a lot. There's a couple dents and scratches there. Coming around to the back side, that engine enclosure is pretty good. A little bit of a dent there, a couple of scratches. The counterweight's pretty good. It's got some scratches down here on the bottom, nothing out of the ordinary. Try to get underneath here. Looks like we're missing that plate underneath the engine. That inspection plate's gone, but everything's pretty dry under here. I don't see any oil or diesel running down here. Again, coming over to this side, that shield's pretty good. Little scratch and a dent there. Some of this red paint's got a little bit of a fade to it, as you can see. Not uncommon at all. That red paint fades pretty bad on these. Sprockets match up again on this side. Side rail's in good shape. I don't see any plating or cracks or welds on this side of the blade. Again, the boom and the stick on this side, I don't see any cracks or welds or plates. Some scratches here, paint's chipped off a little bit. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'll go over here and take a look at the engine. Like I said, Yanmar diesel engine. Looks pretty good there, kind of hard to see, but I don't see any oil or diesel running down the side of the block here. It's hard to get in there any closer with my camera setup, but as you can see here, it looks pretty dry. Everything looks pretty dry there. Over here. Well, I can't get this side shield with one hand. Everything looks pretty good here. Your foot pedals are in good shape. Drive sticks are good. Take a look at the seat. Seat's in good shape. I don't see any cracks or tears in that. Armrest is good. This Operating control over here is good. Same thing on this side. Everything seems pretty good there. All right, like I said, this one's a 2015 TB230, 2,494 hours. We'll get right into an operational video.